Alright, welcome to day 10 of our grand adventure. Left Cody earlier this morning, driving 14 over towards Devil's Tower, and we've come through this nice, beautiful canyon. Absolutely gorgeous. So, adventure continues. It's a weekend, waiting until Monday, where we try and call a doctor back home, see when I need to be there, schedule for shoulder replacement surgery. So on Route 14, east of Graybill. Gorgeous road.
It just feels magical.
Yes. Otherworldly.
Yes. We like that. Little swirl top there.
Okay, we made it to Devil's Tower before the visitor center closed, so I get passport stamped. About 15 minutes before they close. Go up here, get close to the base of the tower, take a look. Trail all the way around the Close Easy Trail is 1.3 miles once you get to the split. So we'll see how it goes from there. How the tower came to be. Indian oral traditions. The view where you start the actual tower trail. So apparently it's a Native American tradition to tie prayer cloths, bundles, to the trees here. I presume this is the boulder field they were telling us about, the visitor center. The base of tower where rocks fall off and come down, crashing down. For the mobility impaired, this is a pretty nice trail. It does go up and down, but it is paved over in the pavement. It's actually in pretty good shape. So, very first part, get up at the beginning of this trail is fully wheelchair accessible. This one gets a little steep for wheelchairs, but still not bad trail. Here's a look at the valley down below the tower.
So peaceful.
View of the tower from where we're standing there looking at the valley. That little prairie dog town here at Devil's Tower. And here's the view of Devil's Tower from down by the prairie dog town. Actually looks a lot better when you're a little bit away from it. And one final look to close out the day. View sunset at the distance from the road leading into the park. So good morning on day 11 of our fall 2025 adventure. We're in the Black Hills of South Dakota now, driving down Spearfish Canyon. It is absolutely gorgeous. Let me switch this camera around the other side to give you a view. But these beautiful cliffs, driving down the road, some of them had these caves 3/4 the way up. Had to have been naturally made, because I don't see how people climb up there to get to them. Right over here across the street is the Bridal Veil Falls. Right here's South Dakota's Bridal Veil Falls. Like probably every state in the union has their own Bridal Veil Falls. Trail goes down. What's nice about this one is there's a little viewing platform just right here by the edge of the road for the mobility impaired. I just noticed over here by the parking area, it's one of those prayer rags on a tree that we saw over there at Devil's Tower. Alright, one thing I did notice here in the Black Hills, a lot more deciduous hardwood trees. And being September, it's starting to change colors. Back in Wyoming, it was almost all pines, hard evergreens. So with the changing of the colors here, definitely different types of trees growing in the Black Hills than back over in Wyoming. Many more places to stop and pull out that we're not going to stop at. They look like they'd be fun, but take a lot more mobility than we have at this point in time. Give you a nice little shot of the river here, the stream. Okay, we're here at the Little Spearfish Falls upper observation area. Kind of disappointing because there's so much overgrowth here. Can't really see much. According to the sign over the parking lot behind us, trail to the lower observation area is 1.5 mile round trip, moderate difficulty. So with the physical condition we're in right now, I'm not going to give that a try, unfortunately. I was under the impression you'd get a much better view from up here at the falls. That's all I see. Going well down. You can see the lower trail observation area down there. Here's the trail information board I was just talking about. And there's what the falls should look like from that lower observation point if we were physically able to get down there and back. But the 1.5 mile, difficulty moderate, my shattered shoulder and balance that we're lack of that we're both experiencing here lately, not worth trying. Alright, so now we've made our way over to Mount Rushmore. Senior parking apparently is only $5 instead of the regular $10. So we'll work our way in and see what we can get. Let's see. Once you get past the entrance, visitor center, gift shops, get the avenue with all the flags leading up to this great view of the faces. So the trails here at Mount Rushmore. The entire loop around 0.6 miles. It has lots of stairs. So it's really not a long, and if you're good mobility, easy, should be fun to do. But even coming down here to the sculptor's studio, it's only 0.2 miles. But lots of steep, uneven stairs to deal with. Here we are inside the sculptor's studio. Ritzman Borgman had his office set up in this reference, showing us one of the slings that workers would work in. Excellent view of where they're working up there. Fire hydrant is not something you normally see out in the middle of the woods on your average typical day. Alright, so while we eat some ice cream here after looking at Mount Rushmore for a while, like someone else we met the other day is from the Black Hills. You can drive by and see it from the road if that's all you want to do. It's pretty much sorry about the shaking. But yeah, we did it type stop. Don't make a special trip out here. If you're coming to Black Hills anyway, Black Hills are beautiful. Coming to Badlands, we're going to do that here in a couple of days. Then go ahead and come on over. Yeah, you can see it from the road. For anyone wondering why when we drove over to Mount Rushmore, we did not go up through the Needles Highway and come up from the south and see all that. Well, that was our plan, but since I did this to my shoulder, and if you don't know that story yet, I'll try to link the previous one or two episodes here of this road trip. This gives a little more details on what I did to it. But because of the pain meds I'm on, Cindy won't let me drive, and probably rightfully so. And she's not real comfortable driving on those real narrow, windy roads. So we opted for safety to cut that part out of our trip. And so that's why we did not do the Needles Highway. We were looking really forward to it, but that was assuming I could be driving. C'est la vie.